laptop, headphones, good view, that's it. Hey guys, welcome. Today, the big problem, as you might be able to see, there is no view. Actually, if like you could look straight through the fog and clouds, there would be a valley underneath with like tropical jungle. We're in Sri Lanka, Kandy. It's actually really nice here, but not today, unfortunately. So the solution to this problem, I mean, there is not really a solution, but like trying to make the best out of it is to like just maybe try and make some music. I mean, I'm here with my girlfriend, she's like busy spa and like, I don't know, watching some Netflix and stuff, but I will just use this opportunity to be creative because it's the perfect place to be creative. Yes, there is no real view anymore, but I still think this is highly inspirational, like hearing the rain and like seeing parts of the jungle, and hopefully in a couple of hours or minutes it will clear up a little more, and just sitting here overlooking all of that and like working on music is definitely an opportunity that I have to take. There we go, Logic is all ready, set up. So for me, personally, this right here is my ultimate, most mobile music making setup. I'm an electronic dance music producer, DJ, so I don't record that much. It's mostly like working with synthesizers, and if I want to record something, I just do it back at home in like big studio with a vocal booth. So usually on the go, I do the stuff that is either inspirational, which is for electronic dance music, just fiddling around with plugins and being creative, sound designing and like selecting samples and maybe playing in some melodies here and there. But for that, I actually just use the keyboard of the MacBook. There's like one little function. It's called Music Keyboard. I set it to like a custom button. And here you can just play the piano. Let me select the track. So you could just play a chord. Absolutely no problem. You always have it with you. It's for free. I don't know if any other DAW has something similar or if there are some plugins available to do the same, but I absolutely love it. This way I don't have to carry around with me with like one of those mini travel keyboards. I mean, there are a bunch available that have like the same width as your MacBook, and I see them a lot in Instagram posts, but I personally hate them because they're as annoying to play as like the keyboard of the MacBook. There's no advantage, and you have to carry something extra with you and make sure it has power and all this stuff. So my personal favorite traveling mobile recording kind of keyboard would be actually the one by Arturia. I didn't bring it with me because I didn't plan on producing any music here on this vacation. But that one is already advanced enough that it actually makes sense to get it. If you're like serious, if you have a couple of days of traveling and you still want to be creative and play, go with that one. By the way, if you're interested, I'll link all of that stuff down below. Tell me what it's like. Something else you might want to look into is a sound card, an external one, because the one in the MacBook is just like the jack, that's all. You can record with the MacBook itself. This is the 16-inch version, which has a good built-in mic, but for serious recording, it's a joke. Don't use it, don't even think about it. For ideas, creative, like melodies, humming and stuff, just to capture the idea, it's really totally fine. Or just use your phone, but actually you'll need a sound card. I can recommend you, there is one by, what was it again, Isotope, called the Spire. It's like this UFO shaped blinking thing. It's nice, especially if you don't have a computer. It works without. You can internally record to it. Like you have 2 ins and 2 headphone outs, and it's really high quality. The built-in mic, again, of that device isn't like the best, but you can plug any mic into it. It has battery power. and even phantom power for a really good mic. The second alternative would be actually by Arturia. It's called the Audio Fuse. It's like a really small one. It can be charged or actually like powered by your MacBook without a problem, so you don't need any external power again. And it has really good sound quality, a lot of dials and buttons, even a talkback mic. That's the one that I'm actually using in my B studio. It's all connected to the vocal booth and it just works really fine. I can recommend it. It's a little pricey, but if you want the best sound quality for recording on the go, that's the one you should get. It's really starting to look a lot better. I mean, just like, you can see the valley again. How nice is that? I absolutely love this place. Like this general vibe, I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's so special to me. Like in Germany, there's nothing that looks to be close to this. So I'll enjoy it, make some music, overlook the mountains and valleys, and hopefully come up with some good music. So is there anything else we need? Definitely a microphone if you really want to record. I would go with like something inexpensive. Going with something small doesn't make sense because we're talking here about audio, about physics. It has to have a certain size. I can recommend you the AKG Perception 2020. It's like fairly inexpensive, high quality, good build quality. I used it for 3 years and like I never worried about anything, and it's versatile. You can record with it, guitars, voices, and it will sound good. And then the last part, of course, your MacBook or like Windows laptop, whatever you prefer. For this, you need a mobile machine. There's no way to take your desktop on vacations. That's also the reason why I don't run all of my stuff on a desktop. And yes, you lose a little bit of power, and it's sometimes a little annoying because you can't upgrade it and it's a lot more expensive, but being able to make music at a place like this, it's like worth every single cent I spent for this. Or maybe not every single cent, because this new MacBook 16-inch is super expensive, but that's okay, it's alright, it's worth it. I think it cleared up even more, maybe even so far that I can show you my absolute favorite spot. Like this, there's like something, I don't know, it makes me feel like a little nostalgic, and I don't know why. You see that statue and like the tower right next to it? I don't know why, but it looks so gritty, and like it really reminds me. I had like once like a strategy game, a little like Sim City, but like it was all tropical, and it looked a little like this. I almost forgot like one thing, and that is like the most important by far, the headphones. So these right here are by Polo Audio. It's like a small company. They make very linear headphones for mixing, music production. These are the closed ones, which aren't the best. Like the open ones are a little better when it comes to sound quality, but these on the go are better. So this way you don't bother everything around you. So for the studio open, for on the go closed headphones, don't forget to check the ohm, like how loud they actually can be, because if you just plug it into your MacBook, you might actually need 80 ohm, but if you use it in the studio and you have the sound card in between that you can crank up, you can also use another value. By far the most important part that every music producer kind of forgets is the difference between studio headphones and mixing headphones. There are a lot of studio headphones, for example the Beyerdynamics DT, I'll just put it there. These are great headphones. Everyone uses them in the studio, but they are good because they isolate. They're good for a singer singing into a mic and making sure it doesn't bleed in there. You can also use them for music production, but for mixing, I would actually advise against it. They're way too bass heavy, they're like really hardcore closed and put a little pressure on your ears, so working with them long term isn't the best. I'll link you down below like these headphones and two other options that are a little less expensive that are made for mixing and actually really good. I think that's it. That really sums it up. If I forgot any kind of gear that you need for mobile recording, let me know in the comments, but that's really all I ever need. here for music production. So I think that's it with music making. Let's check out what Vanessa's actually doing. And how was your day?
Right.
Yeah. We're thinking about like room service or ordering something. I mean, we could just go outside and get something, but it's like 15 minutes driving through the rain with the tuk-tuk that is open on both sides and then trying to find something and then back. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Yes, hello. We would like to have a menu. We're thinking about ordering something. Is that possible? Is the restaurant open? Hello. Oh, perfect.
Whew, that was quite good, but the day was just wasted. I hate these wasted days, but there's nothing you can change about it. Now it's not white outside anymore, it's blue because it's getting dark. Try to make the most out of the day, even like a totally screwed up day in my life. I usually at least like made a little bit of music. I was creative. I made something that I will share with you hopefully soon as a release on Spotify. So at the end, a good day, a really good day, because like the stuff I worked on sounds really, really dope. Here's like a little preview.